Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Thursday morning. Of course, today is June the 6th, and I hope you had a great Wednesday. Hope you had a great Hump Day, and hope hope that you were able to maybe kind of start looking toward the weekend, but certainly we have now 2 days left before that. But anyway, not here. It is Thursday. We're on the downhill slide toward the weekend, like we like to say. And anyway, hope this morning finds you. Hope it finds you feeling well. I hope that you were able to rest well, and now ready to tackle the opportunities that God has richly blessed us with here with this brand new day on this Thursday morning. This morning, I'd like to share with you a devotional entitled "The Difference of One Life." Just a pinch of salt, and can make all the difference in the flavor of something. It's always amazed me how just a little bit of salt really makes a big difference. Jesus said the following in Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. He said, "You are the salt of the earth, but what good is salt if it has lost its flavor? Can you make it salty again? It will be thrown out and trampled underfoot as worthless." A lot of times we're not happy with maybe where we are. We're not happy with maybe the neighborhood we live in, maybe the jobs that we have, or the people who are around us. But does it ever occur to us that that God has placed us where we are for a specific reason? There's a purpose there. The Bible tells the story of Esther, who won a beauty contest, and she became the queen of Persia. But she didn't reveal, the fact that she was, a Jew to her husband, King Xerxes. Then a wicked man named Haman, hatched a plot to execute all the Jews. Esther, however, she was oblivious, to it as she lived in the comfort of the palace. But her cousin Mordecai, brought it to her attention, and he said to Esther, and this is in Esther chapter 4, verse 14, "If you keep quiet at a time like this, deliverance and relief for the Jews will arise from some other place, but you and your relatives will die. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this?" And then there was Moses, who through his godliness and his personal integrity essentially kept 2.5 million people from turning, full tilt to idolatry. Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 1 just simply describes him as Moses, the man of God. What greater compliment, could we pay than to describe someone that way? What an honor for Moses. Moses potentially, he could have been the next Pharaoh of Egypt, but he came to a fork in the road. And the Bible tells us in Hebrews chapter 11, verses 24 and 25, it was by faith that Moses, when he grew up, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. He chose to share the oppression of God's people instead of enjoying the fleeting pleasures of sin. We all come to, pivotal moments in our lives, that make all the differences to, how, we end up. We're making decisions now that will affect us later on in life. How important it is that, that we make the right decisions, today. Moses, he knew that, Egypt had a lot to offer, but you see, that wasn't what he wanted. Instead, he wanted to be with God's people, and so he gave up something. In fact, he gave up a lot. Let me ask, have you given up something to follow Jesus Christ? Whatever you've given up to follow, Christ will be more than made up to you in this life and in the life to come Check out Mark chapter 10, verses 29 and 30. It tells us that. You see, Moses, he made a principled stand in his life. I mean, what a difference, one life can make. I mean, you may be the only Christian, in your sphere of influence right now. You may be the only follower of Jesus Christ that others will see. We said that many times, but it is the simple truth. We may be the only thing that, that person may be at work, or that person at school, or that person, wherever we may be at, it may be the only glimpse they get of a believer in Jesus Christ, or even what the Bible tells us. And so we need to be, mindful of that as we live our lives, that God places us where he wants us for a purpose. So anyway, I hope that encourages you here on this Thursday morning. Hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.